take a rasp and you rasp that down smooth. Put your mesh on, and where it's just flat like this, we just kind of skim it out. Right here along the sides where it's not too crazy, again, it's kind of feathered into blend. Should turn out really nice. Yeah, maybe one day. I think it's going to be really cool. I also have this idea where I want to try to make my own little miniature concrete stamp. It's like maybe 3 feet long. And every so often, stamp, have to make it the negative of it, but stamp so it would look like there's rivet heads and plated steel and that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get that crazy, but that seems like something I would do.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Feather it in and blend that all in. Okay?
I got you, Captain. Welcome to Sassafras Valley. Starting a new project today. Was watching Captain Kleeman's video the other day where he took all of the forms off of his YouTube Yacht. He'd gone in and had poured concrete floor, but the weather's a little bit too cold, and so this spring he's going to get in there and he's going to take some cement, I guess it'd be kind of like a mortar, and he's going to cover the outside of it. It's an ICF form that he has on the outside of it, and to fill in all the voids and make it nice and smooth, and to protect the styrofoam from damage, and of course to improve the looks, he's going to go ahead and put a coating, like a stucco type coating, something similar to that, on the outside of the YouTube Yacht. One of the things he mentioned was he was thinking about putting some rivet heads into that coating that he's putting on it. So I dropped him a note and told him, hey, I think I can make you a tool for putting those rivet heads in. I have an idea, and I think I know a way that he can put them on there relatively simply. And to have them so that, you know, they have a good spacing and they look professional. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that project right now. It's a small project and probably shouldn't take more than a day or so to whip it together, but I'll show you what I'm thinking. What I have is I have 2 remnants from a treated 2x12 here, and my plan is, first of all, I've got to plane them down because, as you can see by the gap down here, they're not flat. But once I get them planed down, I can cut out a circle, which is 11 inches in diameter. Okay, will fit nicely into them and avoid the knot there. And cut each of them out, and then true them up with a router bit. Make sure that they're perfectly round, and then it works out that that will give 11-inch circle, 34 and about 9/16 inch circumference around the outside. And I can divide that into 8 spaces around the outside that are 4 and 5/16 inches apart. So that'll give 8 spaces around here into which I can put dimples that will allow the rivet heads to appear in the concrete. I have a handle here that so I can bore out the center on this, and then he can just take it and roll it up the wall, and put continuous row of dimples. I'm thinking about also making him a single tool that will make one dimple, so that places where the wheel won't fit, like at the bow where it bows out and the wheel might hit on the deck above. Some places like that where he can put make single rivets. So, but anyway, this is going to be the more complicated one to make. So I'm going to take these over, get them planed down, and I figure it'll take almost 1/4 of an inch off of each one. So that'll give me a total of about 2 3/4 inches of width on this, and that should be enough to make a wheel that will do what I want it to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get these things planed down so I can get started cutting them out on the bandsaw. So the boring in here is 1 1/8 inches, okay? This is loose in the hole. That's intentional, okay? Because I have made a bushing. It's a plastic called UHMW, ultra high molecular weight. And one side of it is self-adhesive. And I formed it so that it will fit inside and act as a bushing, so that you don't have wood on wood. So see if I can get this in there. Okay, and let's see, I got that the other way, so let's turn her around here. So the bushing's in, and I can now take this and it'll open up and stick to the outside. So now this will turn freely. There won't be any chatter. And I'll put wax on this before I install it permanently. But having that bushing in there should allow it to roll fairly well. Well, that'll do it. That's what I was looking for. So that gives me 2 of them. Pretty similar. Okay, well, these have a shoulder here that fits in there and becomes a stop. Okay, then that fits into the wheel like that, and the other cap fits on like that, and when you push them up against the shoulder, there's about a 1/16 of an inch of clearance between them. So you're going to have southern yellow pine, okay, and that's going to be your bearing surface. And as you push the wheel, it'll guide it straight. There's hardly any wobble in it at all, okay? Should make a nice straight line. About an 1/8 inch chamfer, but that'll soften those edges. So when he, well, let's see, here's the handle. So when he stamps a rivet, the distance from one end to this to the other is exactly equal to the center line of the dimples. So he can figure out if he's got a dimple here, he can take and know that his next dimple has to be centered right here. And he'll have a center line marking on this that he can line it up with. So I guess I'm ready to put those marks on and then glue it together. And then finish. When I'm ready to start putting finish on, I'm going to be using a polyurethane spar varnish. A couple coats should do it. It's the finish doesn't really matter, but it's a clear semi-gloss. Okay, Brady, take it apart. There's one. Take the other one off. Turn it. Turn the knob. Okay.
And take the other one off?
Yep. Watch how it'll roll once you take that one off. Alright. Alright, now hold them handles and roll it. Does it roll?
Mm-hmm.
No, you gotta hold the handle still and roll the wheel. Does the wheel roll?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Alright. Well, I think that's success, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hold on. Hold on. Here's this one. Turn it like this, and hold it up, hold it kind of down here, okay? And put your hand up on this one. Hold on.
What kind of tree is this, Papas?
That's a redbud tree. All right. So let me cut it open. Let's see what we can do. All right. It's going to be a little bit bigger chunks than regular mortar, but I think we can see what it'll look like. Yeah, it's a little chunkier than regular mortar. Well, maybe we get a look at it. Okay. So,
Spread it out.
we got a shovel for that. So, you want to mix or you want to pour water?
Pour.
You want to pour water? All right, buddy. Give me some water right there. All right, whoa. Let's see what that looks like. All right, let me grab the, where's my trowel? You're in charge of the trowel.
So, just like that.
Yep. Go ahead, smooth it out. Yeah, flatten it a little more. Flatten it a little more. So, come out here on this end.
Skip it.
Yep, hold it. You gotta hold it in your hand like this. Okay, push it down. Push it down. Ah, look at that. Got a rivet, don't we?
Yep, let's try the big one.
Let's do another rivet.
Okay.
Yeah, this ain't quite like doing sand, but look at that. We got 2 rivets.
Okay, I'll get the other one.
All right. You gonna be the first?
Yep.
All right. Roll it. All right. Now hold on.
Cool.
Pick it up, move it out of the way, and we'll get down there and look at it. I think it's gonna work. Let's check it out. Look at that. Who did that?
Me.
Look at that. I think he can call that rivets, don't you?
Yep.
Hey. Okay. All right, well, we're going to call that a successful test. We didn't even have cement to test it with either, did we?
Nope.
All right, buddy. Good job, right?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
This video was getting just a bit too long, so I pulled the portion out where I showed how I made those round circular discs and put the dimples on the edge of them, and put that into 2 separate videos. The links for those are shown in the description of this video. I want to thank Captain Kleeman for allowing me to use his clip at the start of this video. I've placed a link to that video of his in the description as well. I do appreciate you watching, and you have nothing less than a wonderful day.